I'm Rachna Lajke Bagwe. I'm covering 365 days, 365 stories. Through this, we are covering different stories of different people and knowing about their journey. So today, along with us, we have Sriram Benur, who is a famous YouTuber, and he has over 1 million plus followers on his YouTube channel. So we'll know more about him. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, Rachna. Thank you.
So, Mr. Sriram, tell us about your journey.
So, just to give a little bit background about me, I come from a farmer's family from North Karnataka. Uh, Recently, when I was checking like, okay, how was our financial status, we come from a very, very poor family. So, in fact, where the monthly earning could have been less than 10 to 15,000 rupees per month. That's how our financial status was. And we went through a lot of financial struggle. Now, what made me to be here right now is the kind of struggle that I had when I was a young kid. Probably one quick thing that I can share is I was probably about 10-year-old. So me and my dad were working in the farm, and suddenly he realized that he didn't have money to pay my school fees. So he went to neighbor's home and asked, "Can you please lend some money so that I can pay for my kids' education?" But that person told, "Why do you want to really waste money on their education? Instead, make all your kids to work in the farm. You're going to earn better money and you're going to get a lot of financial support as well." But I'm grateful to my dad that, okay, he didn't listen to him. That's the only reason why I'm in front of you today, because that day I had a dream to give the best life to my parents. And I thought the job could do that, which unfortunately did not do. So that's where I had to explore different business opportunities, which probably will share in the coming things as well. But yes, I come from a very humble farmers family from North Karnataka.
So you are from IT background and you started your own YouTube channel. So what made you start your YouTube channel?
In the first year of me starting with IT, so again, my dream was at the age of 10, I thought like, okay, once I get into the job, I'm going to give the best life to my parents where they will never ever worry about money. Now that's the kind of dream that I had as a 10-year-old kid. As I continued working on my studies and other thing, and while I was in my third year engineering, by the way, I'm a mechanical engineer. So third year engineering, I got placed into a well-known IT company. Now money was so important that I had to really jump into IT company, living my passion. My passion was towards mechanical. So I started with a IT company. So this was Accenture. I completed my first year working, and I could see that my pockets were still empty by the end of the month. Now that's when I realized a job can just help us to make a living. It can never ever help to fulfill all our dreams. The reason is I got opportunity to travel to multiple countries. I traveled to Philippines, UK, US, everywhere. But one thing was very common. The pockets were empty by the time it was 5th or 10th of the month. I'm sure every one of you who would be working professionals, you probably would relate to that, right? Either we are living a life of credit cards or we are living a life of loans. So that's how it was. Now, this is something that put me a thought saying that I should start something else. The first thing that I started was with network marketing for 2 years. I saw some good results, and I certainly felt no, I need to do something in the online space. So that's how I started my YouTube journey back in 2012. And the journey took us in the best way, where we, within our family, we have built about 10 channels which are monetized. We have about 9 YouTube awards, 3 are gold play buttons, and 6 silver play buttons. We get the gold play button for having 10 lakh plus subscribers, and silver for having 1 lakh plus subscribers. So this is the one that you see here. This is called as the gold play button, which we get for having 10 lakh plus subscribers. And the other best part is today, no one in our family is in a job. We all are YouTube content creators. Me, both of my brothers, in fact, my in-laws family, they are also content creators. People around my home are content creators. So that's how I started my journey, and I'm truly grateful for YouTube because of this, I've been able to give the dream life to my parents. And certainly they are also loving without worrying about money.
Definitely, that golden play button is truly amazing and truly beautiful. But did you realize that you have covered 1 million plus followers? And while starting the YouTube channel? Did you thought of ever getting it?
Initially, when I started my YouTube journey, first 7 months was very challenging. In fact, I didn't know how to do it in the right way. For anyone who had a golden play button like this, I used to comment on their channel asking them, please tell me some strategies to grow my channel. So that's how it was going. And the only reason why I started was to earn 3 to 5,000 rupees per month. Because back in 2012, even 3 to 5,000 rupees extra for me meant a lot. So that's how it started. And of course, I always had a big dreams. So I had a big dreams to own a car, own a house, earn in crores. So that dream was something that was there from almost 2012. So I knew one day I'm going to have the gold play button, which took about 5 years for me to achieve this.
When we run a YouTube channel, it's very important that how beautiful and how useful content that we create. So were you very clear ki what content you want to present to your audience?
100% no. Because like initially when I started with my YouTube channel, I think this is what happens with most of the content creators as well. We start with something, but we realize that, okay, that does not work. So we again try to juggle and see, okay, what is really going to work. So initially I started with pencil drawing and painting because that is something that I was really good at it. I saw that I was not working. Then I said, okay, let me do something in the normal arts and crafts category. That did not work. So then I said, okay, let me do something with respect to the motors. We get the small toy motors using which we can make some amazing toys as well. That's what clicked. Now this happened only after I think 8 to 10 months. 8 to 10 months of me trying to create different content and seeing what is going to work. The moment I know this is working, I just kept on building my channel on that. And that's what I told my brothers. This is working for me. You also build on that. Even my brothers were able to build on that, where one of my brother has roughly about 4 million subscribers as well. So on the similar kind of niche.
So how important it is to be consistent while making videos?
How important? So let me give a simple example. Say, for example, you are somebody who goes to a provision store, the same provision store every single week or day. Now, say, for example, that store is closed for a week's time. You probably think that, okay, maybe next week it is going to open. Say, for example, that is closed for 2 weeks. You probably still feel that, okay, maybe they might open. Now, say, for example, it is closed for 1 month. By the time you would have found a different store, okay, who is very regular over there. Now, after 1 month, even if this guy comes and opens the store, high chances you will not go to that store. You'll go to the store, the recent one that you found, right? In the same way, if you are not really consistent with our channels, our subscribers who would have subscribed to the channel, they certainly will move to the different channel where they can find better content, where they can get better engagement, where they can get lot more regular content, right? So it's very important that we stay consistent and also produce the best content as well.
So today we know there are thousands, lakhs of people who start YouTube channels with an enthusiasm of earning money or to create a good content. But after a certain stage, they give up or they don't try again. So what guidance would you give them?
If you're starting with YouTube just with a dream of earning money, then you're starting with a desperation actually. When you start with the YouTube, it should be like where you really feel that, okay, let me create some content which is going to help others. Let me share some of my knowledge in the best and easy way so it is going to help. Where you really don't connect, at least in the initial part, about money. See, the moment you connect to money, your focus is about earning money, earning money, earning money, where you will not give the right value to your viewers. Now, when you don't give the right value to your viewers, certainly you will not have good engagement. When you don't have good engagement, YouTube will not recommend your video to more people. So when you're starting with YouTube, don't just start with the thought of earning money. If that is something that is running in your mind again and again, it really affects your channel growth. But rather focus on, okay, this is something that I really love, or this is something that I really want to learn. So let me create more content so that I can also learn, help others also to learn. Now, when you go with this attitude, you're not really connecting your thoughts to money. So you're connecting, okay, maybe, okay, am I growing? Am I getting more views? Am I getting more subscribers? You feel happy about it as and when the numbers are increasing. right? So when you go with this attitude, certainly you can grow fast. If you go with the attitude of only money, yes, you get disappointed and you get to quit very soon as well.
Today we all know that the attention span of the people has been decreasing day by day. So earlier we used to watch movies of 3 hours, but now we cannot even watch the reels of 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So the attention span has drastically decreased. So what is the approximate time limit that a video should run on a YouTube channel?
So there is one important myth that many people feel that, okay, so if our video is less or shorter, it can get great views on YouTube. Now that's something that many people think. You got to understand YouTube from two angles. One is from the YouTube algorithm side, and second is from the viewer side. Algorithm is different and viewer is different. What does YouTube love? YouTube really loves if somebody is there on their platform for a longer time, right? Now, say for example, okay, if you create a video which is for about 10 to 15 minutes, right? So that's slightly a long content. That means the viewers are going to be on the video for a longer time. On the other hand, you say, for example, you created a content which is just 2 minutes long. That's a short content. YouTube really loves content that is longer, where audience can stay for a longer time as well. Okay. But the sweet spot is anywhere between 8 to 15 minutes works really well. But you got to decide what really works for you. Just to give an example, if I'm going to create a white rice recipe, it might take only 2 minutes. But if I'm going to create a Hyderabadi veg biryani, that might take maybe 10 to 15 minutes as well. Ultimately, your content decides how much duration the video is going to go for. But don't be in a myth that, okay, short videos perform well. It's not like that. In fact, there are some videos in my channel which are more than 3 hours long as well. It's literally like a movie. But yet it has got about 700K or 800K views as well. Ultimately, it boils down to the engagement.
So you have successfully set up more than seven different sources of income for yourself. So how you have created them?
It took quite a long time for me to set up all those things. 2012, I started with YouTube. I didn't know about any other earning sources by then. I think after doing almost about 3 to 4 years of understanding and other things, slowly I started implementing one after the other. We started getting into first was YouTube, then was sponsorship, then affiliate marketing was something that was very powerful. Started with that, started with Facebook, started with digital products, started with published the book as well, started with online consultation, then had our own course, right? So that's how it all started building one after the other. It took time, but the beauty with digital platform is every one of you who are going to set up or build your channel on YouTube, right? The same content can go on Facebook and you can earn money from Facebook as well. The clippings of it can certainly go on Instagram and you can get your Instagram viewers to YouTube as well, right? You should really know how to leverage on different platforms so that you can get a lot more benefits for the same content that you're creating. Once you do that, you can earn money from many platforms as well.
So you mentioned about your book, which you wrote on YouTube, and also about the courses that you held. Please tell us about that.
So I published this book called as YouTube Mastery in 7 Days, which is Amazon #1 bestseller as well. Now this book has complete details on how to succeed with YouTube. The entire book has been designed in such a way that where if you follow that, you can complete in 7 days, and in 7 days you get to know the complete information on what I have learned in the last 10 years. If you start applying that, certainly you can scale up your channel as well. And again, this book is available on Amazon as well. So it's YouTube Mastery in 7 days. Certainly, if you want to get a copy, you can get it from there as well. So SEO and proven strategies, everything. So that's what is covered in the book. Now coming to course, see again, when we build on digital platforms, I saw that, okay, many of them were doing the same mistake that I had done 10 years back. So that's where I thought, okay, if we do or build a system where we could teach everything, or if they are stuck at any point in time, we can guide them. It will help them to certainly scale up faster. So that's how I started Digital Achievers Hub community, which has roughly about 5,700 plus students right now in our community who are learning from 10 different countries. They're learning about YouTube, they're learning about Facebook, they're learning about Instagram, creating a digital product, and a lot more things. So the whole reason to start is somebody who's really struggling financially, if they can set up their second or third source of income. And for somebody who's aspiring to share their knowledge, it's a great platform for them to do as well. So that's our community Digital Achievers Hub.
So how it feels to earn 3 gold play buttons and 6 silver play buttons?
See, that's a great feeling. In fact, like if I talk about the best jewelry kind of thing that we have at our home, then I would say about the YouTube awards, because my entire room is surrounded by awards. So there is one here, there are two there, there is one over there, there is one on this side. See, again, it gives you a great feeling that okay, there is something that we have really done, which has reached to 60 lakh plus subscribers, right? So there is an impact that has been created. Now, again, I did not do this alone. We as a family, right, where I create content, my wife creates content, my brothers create content. We all together did it. If one person doing is, if one person is doing, then yes, you could say something. But when we as a collectively as a family we do it, then there is something that has gone as a process, as a system, as the right implementation. That's the only reason why we have built multiple channels, or else probably we would have been stuck with only one channel.
But it's difficult, it's time consuming when we create a video, because I know I'm been conducting videos since last 8-10 months, and taking interviews, talking to people, then creating a video, editing it, and then uploading it, and especially creating the thumbnails which are appealing. So the procedure is almost time consuming, and it is difficult. It needs consistency, it needs practice. So tell us about it.
So good that you brought about this thing. One thing that I always say is nothing is easy. See, for me to earn about a lakh from my job, I used to work for 20 days and every day about 9 to 11 hours. That's how much I used to work to earn 1 lakh rupees from my job. Now, this is way back about 5 years back or something like that. Now, while I was quitting my job, I used to pay more than 2 lakh rupees per month, right? Now, for earning 1 lakh, that's the kind of effort that I used to put. 20 days, full day working. Many of the times I would have been guest to my own home, where by the time I used to come to my home, my kids would have already gone to bed. And the moment I wake up and start to office, they wouldn't have seen my face as well, right? So that's the kind of life we also lead as a person working in the job. Now that's how I used to earn a lakh rupees per month. I started with YouTube content creation 2012. 12, 13, 14, I didn't see much result. 15, I started a brand new channel. And within about 8 to 10 months, the YouTube channel earning was, I think, maybe about 1.5 years, I think, after starting the second channel. The earning from that channel was more than a lakh for just investing 4 days in a month. 4 days in a month. Now, is it good? 20 days giving the same result and 4 days also giving the same result, right? Ultimately, once you get better at something, you start seeing the results faster. But to see that, it takes time. Now, why am I saying that is, for me to be in a position to earn 1 lakh from my job, I have went to school and college for more than 15 freaking years without getting a single rupee during this time, right? And to be in a position to earn 1 lakh rupees from the job, I think I had almost a experience of about 6 to 7 years in the job. Only then I was in a position to earn 1 lakh rupees per month. If you feel that content creation takes time, thumbnail creation takes time, content creation takes time, just think, is there something easier than this where you can generate income? In the last, in the last about in the last about 7 years, we as a family, just from one source of income, YouTube, we have generated more than 4 crore rupees. Is that good? That's good, right? Now, what if we had thought, okay, no, content creation is difficult. It takes a lot of time in editing, creating thumbnail. We wouldn't have had this life right now.
So, as you mentioned, the earlier 2 3 years were difficult for you. So, at that point, did you anytime felt ki how I will overcome, or whether this YouTube channel will give me money or not? Or were there any doubts in your mind, and how did you overcome them?
See, if you have a clear reason on why you're doing it, you will never quit. Now, my clear reason when I started with YouTube was to generate income, and the reason was to give the best life to my family members. Right? That was always there, and I was ready to do anything that is going to show me the results. And after 7 months of me starting with YouTube, I saw the first $1 that was reflected in my YouTube dashboard. That $1 gave me the belief that yes, if I do better work, maybe this $1 could become $100 a month, $100 could become $1,000 a month. Now that belief was there, that hope was there, and there was a strong reason on why I was doing it, just to give the best life to my parents. And in fact, I'm very happy to say that in our entire family or in our entire village, we could be the first families who generated more than a crore per year as well in that zone, and having two cars in a family, right? Now everything happened over a period of time, and in fact, I took my parents on a flight journey. They enjoyed it. We stayed in a luxury hotel. Now that's a different feeling altogether. Now that was the reason for me to do without quitting. Now, if you have a strong reason, something like that, why you want to do it, then you'll also succeed, right? But at every point in time, you got to see how you can fine tune. How you go to fine tune. There are multiple platforms now. There is Facebook, there is Instagram, there is YouTube. Now, depending upon your content style, you go to really understand what is going to work for you. Is it YouTube that is going to work for you? Is it Facebook that is going to work for you? Or for your content style, is it Instagram that is going to work for you? Once you understand which platform is better, and then when you focus on it, certainly you can build as well.
So your story is truly inspiring. So, what are your future goals? You have already succeeded in making YouTube channels, and you're earning pretty well from it. So, what are your future goals?
In the last 2 years, I've been able to generate more than a crore per year. Now I want to teach 1,000 students to generate more than a crore per year. Now that's my long-term goal that I have, and I'm very happy to say that okay, there are a couple of students who have been doing in our community right now. So 1,000 is my target. That's what I'm aiming for.
So, this would be a last question. What guidance would you like to give YouTubers, the upcoming YouTubers?
To the upcoming YouTubers, again, technology is changing very rapidly. If you think that okay, I can learn everything by myself and succeed, it is going to take tremendous time, and somebody may have an edge and they might succeed faster. The best thing that you need to do right now to scale in anything, including youtubers, find a mentor who can guide you and cut down your journey to succeed faster. Learn, invest in yourself. The more you invest in your learning, your earning is automatically going to increase. That's what you need to do.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, and thank you for being on my 365 days 365 stories channel. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Rachna. It was great to be on your show, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.